Discuss about the few more commands today. Okay, now let's see, like, as you know, we run the simple applications like Jupyter Geno clock, and we run the Hello World application and something like that, right? No, but in case application have some port numbers, application having some web applications, like in real scenarios, we're gonna run the mostly web applications only, right? Web application means like which is contains the web server, which is deploy the code and all, right? So I want to deploy that. Let's see like how we can gonna use those. Now apart from this, we use that few more commands if you remember correctly, right? Like RMI. Okay, this is also done, right? Remove the stop container, start container. We discussed the stop and start also, right? Docker start, Docker stop containers commands, guys. We discussed or not? Just confirm me. Docker stop, Docker start, Docker kill. I think Docker kill. I discussed the difference between the Docker kill and stop also, right? Kill can be done immediately, and Docker kill container ID. Docker stop container ID or container name. Anything can be done. This. Right? This is Docker and Docker start. If any stopped container, we can start if you wanna. Okay, that's what it is. Fine. Next, what we do today? Let's work on the some few web applications on this today. Now, what I do? Let me connect my server first. Let's connect this. I connected successfully. And what I do? Let me check the Docker images in my system. How many images we have right now? These are the images we have. What I do, I will download that one image which is contains the web application, right? Where it is like I can go for Docker Hub, right? Inside Docker Hub, there is a one image. You can take anything, either Jenkins, Tomcat, Nexus, Sonar Cube, everything is same, guys. Remember, okay? What I'm taking in this example, this is very lightweight one, but even if you wanna run the Jenkins and all, everything is same, okay? That we can learn in the next upcoming sessions. But as of now, I'm gonna taking a very lightweight one, a very simple one, simple web application. Tutum, hello world, okay? It is simple one web application which is available in the over internet. Okay, this is the one. Okay, one of the image which is available. I'm just sharing this with you guys. Okay, just take backup of this and for practice, simple practice. Okay, where is the images chart? I'm just sending that. Okay, here if you can observe here, this is the where application they built, and this is the where they pushed, and now we need to be pull that first. To pull that, we can use this command, simple command docker pull tutor world and tags. What are the tags are available? You can see click here, and there is a few tags are available here. One is that only latest. Only latest is available. Even if not mention anything, by default become the latest. So you don't need to be mention any version there. And once it is latest, will download. And these guys are exposing some port numbers here. -P80. Why? these guys are saying that my application is running on inside that 80 port. Something they use like either nginx or either Apache 2, okay, or HTTPD, I mean, right? Something they use some web server, and so that is running on 80 port, right? Now what I'm gonna do, let me see that how we can be, let's run this container with our application. Okay, let's do that. Okay, fine. Let's pull this image. If you don't need pull, you can directly run also. But when you run, before it will pull, it will be run. That we already seen that. I just pull that image. Now, if you see the Docker images, now this image we got. Okay, to the hello world image, and let's run this as a container. How do we run? Let me run this as usually like I'm running. Okay, Docker run. Instead of -it, I'm gonna do, I as already told, we can run in the detached mode, -d. Right? Now, if there is no any process which is not running in a background mode, then what it will do, it will be terminate that. Or else if you run the some process, it is running and it is the work is done. Okay, then it will come to the stop state, right? Because that is console level applications. It's a web applications. There is some process keep on running. It's a keep on running. So it's a web applications are keep on running. Web application means any server should be running, any process should be keep on running. So that will be keep on running your containers. Okay, now ifn name. Okay, I'm just giving that my web or web app something. Okay, and then image name, right? I just use this. What is it? This is a container ID. It's some SHA container SHA. Now what it will do? Let's see Docker PS. That container should be running here. That, like as it's a kind of a PHP, some application, some command there, and finally that is executable file. This executable file means either entry point or CMD they used inside the Docker file. They give written this, and if you can see the ports are 80. Now, how can I access this application? Now, can I go and then open the 80 port here in your security group? Okay, go to security group. Okay, go to security group. Inbound rules. Okay, edit inbound role. Edit inbound role. What I do, let me add the some few ports here. Okay, as of now, I've just run the A0 port for my application. I'm going to add the few more, ports A0, A02, A0, 8, 89. Okay, something. Total, total 10 ports. A0, 81, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A9. Till that ports I want to open. Let's anywhere and then anywhere. I just added. This can be future use purpose, guys. Okay, I'm not for this purpose. In future use, I just open that. Okay, go for instances. Right. If you go here and security, and this is the ports. Okay, right. Now go and take that IP address details, IP address, and the H0 port. See here, the port is not accessible. Why? When you run the container, the port inside container is running. Now, if you want to access this, how do you access? Now, let me see the Docker, Docker PS is a container. And to go inside this Docker exec -it container ID, okay, then do this bin message. We are overriding instead of this command, we are overriding to just bin bash or bin message. Okay, like we are inside the container. To check this, how do you check? We can check the curl command. Curl http colon slash slash localhost. And remember, this curl library should be there. Then only we can be able to work. In case if not there, it won't work. See, the curl is not there. Means even you don't have any that library also. If you don't have, we need to be install some library here, right? Now, if you know that like installation testing, instead of that, let me go come out from here. I don't want to test here. Okay, if you can able, if you have this library, you can able to, or else you can't able to. Means this is even we can't able to test this inside the container because we don't have a library to test this. Okay, either pick command either. Okay, now even for example, you can try with the netstat command, nothing. Okay, like the port is listening on to check nlpt. Okay, see this netstat command can work and see that 80 port is working, means 80 port is running. That is using, they are using nginx actually. Okay, that nginx web server they are using inside, so we are able to see this. Right, now how do you access this? Let's see this now outside. Okay, now go come out from here, come out from here, come out from here. And then what I do, just see the docker ps, it's keep on running even exit command because there is no process we have killed it here, just we came out from the that like is execs, right? To make it this up and running, you have to be specified while running your container. Means here, let me run the with one, and you have to be specify the what ports are running here, right? You can specify anywhere else that you are wish. That you should be tell the which port your application is running. That is a publishing port we call it. Hyphen p means not port here. Hyphen p means not a port here. It means publish. Hyphen publish or hyphen p. No, another container I have run. Now if you see here, now see there is a two containers are running. If you can observe here, if you observe here that A0 port. And now what happened? This is a A0 port inside container. And if you can observe here, this is outside port. Outside port means outside of container, means host mission port. What is the port? It is given 32,768. That is the last port which is available. Okay, now that is some random port which is assigned for us. Random port which is assigned for us to our application. Now let me open this port. Means let me add this port in the security group. Now here, let's go here and open in module, edit in module, and take this port temper. Random, it will be generate one port for us. So let me add this port 32,768. That is a like as there is some range for Docker. I'll show you that. Wait a minute. 30,000 to 32,768 ports. It will be Docker can be support like as you know random. It will give us Docker port range. Okay, this is one. Okay, okay, this one. Okay, 32,768 to 65,535. Okay, that is the default port can be support for us. Okay, like any if you run another container, it can be next port will be assigned for this. Now, if you see here, if you run another container, see, that will be assigned for us. If you see Docker PS and 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, something like that. Okay, that is a port range can be assigned for us. So let's access that application now. Right now, the port is already open. Right now, let's go to that IP address and 32,768. Right now, let me now this is the application we deployed it. Two term hello world application. It was deployed. And 69 also we can able to access if it's open because the port is not open, so you can't able to access. Now once you open the security group here in module, edit in module, and add the rule. Like you can see this port 69. Now anywhere else, now we can save the rules. Now we can able to access this is like this. Sir, no sir, I don't want to the default port range you want to assign. I want to assign my port range whatever I want. Like I don't like this means, then you have to be come back that application, and this is the container port. Remember this very very important point, guys. And this is another port for host port. You can use the 80 again. This is a host port means now you can access with the 80 port. Means all are running, all our applications are running. Okay, because this is a different application. Each is a different application. Okay, each is a different application. Your application which is running on, see, the name is already running now, so let's run the different name with 3. Now we can go and then see here that application is running with the 80 port. Okay, see, right? And for example, like no, like I want the 4-digit number for port, like in case for example, like another port 8081 or 808 whatever. Okay, your wish. Like this port you can't use again. Like for example, 80 port, if I keep, if I run the pour here, let's see here, because the port is already allocated, you can't use that. Okay, 80 port is already allocated, so you can change for, if you have that one container using that port, and you can't use that same port for another container. So you should be, but inside container the same port can be run, because it's every container is a different Linux machine, different OS, everything. I hope you guys are clear, right? Is it clear, guys? Clear now? Clear? Okay, you got it now, right? Like why we are that pod is going, exit state. Now it's not exit state, right? No, because it's a web application. It's a keep on running the process there to run that. So it is won't come out. The A0 port keep on running, so it is not coming out. You don't need to be exit for that. To why we are exec that inside that container, to test something, to check something. Okay, the files are there or not, the config files are there, and data is generating or not. Okay, sometime in real time scenario, once you parts containers are running, there is some log file which is generating. You mount that log file, but still the log file is not appearing for you. But if to cross check whether log file is really generating or not, no, the source of truth is the main source is this on the container. Then we need to come in the container and then cross check either the logs are generating something like that or not, the configs are correctly set up or not. All the things like whatever you want to, your application having some issue means, first you need to check the logs, outside logs. If outside logs are not finding something, then come to inside the container and then cross check whether all the settings, all the config, all the data which is correct or not. So you need to come to the inside the container. So we are using the Docker exec commands in that time, right? Is it clear, guys? Clear now? Now next what we do? What we do? Okay, now here if you run this another container, okay, for example like 5, okay, because 8081 port I already opened, okay, so I can use this port. No, like Docker PS. If you run this, see, all applications are running same applications, but which is without exposing port, and these are all exposing ports, and this is my custom port, this is another custom port, this is another custom port. Now we can access this application again. Now 8081 also it is running on, this can also be able to access. See, it's clear now?